Hey everybody out there on GoMotorBids.com. Bob Dusselier back for another installment of What Did Bob Buy? Sorry, it's been about a week and a half since we've done one of these, but as you can see, we've been very, very busy counting stuff in, getting it all ready to go up front to the copywriters so it can go across the auction block for all of you wonderful people to bid on. Basically what you're looking at here is we have a few individual collections mixed in with some old store inventory. A lot of unique items. We got some military items, some NASCAR items. I've kind of held some over here to kind of show you just an example of all the different things that we have to offer. Some of you people may be familiar with Hess toy trucks. Here is a 1980 Hess traveling van. As you can see, the store that it was in previously, or the collector, had a price of $295 on this thing. So, you know, the Hess trucks, the older they get, the more limited they are, the more highly collectible they are. Interesting note about Hess, for those of you that don't know the backstory, in 1964, I believe, Hess fuel station started selling toy trucks around Christmas times. And that's where it got started. They started doing an exclusive run every Christmas that you could only pick up at Hess stations, and it kind of snowballed into toy trucks, limited editions, commemorating different events within the petroleum industry and other industries. So that's kind of where Hess got its start, if you want to know that. But as you can see, we got a Hess truck here. We've also got some very cool things for our military category, and I don't want to take this out because it's very intricate and detailed, a lot of pieces. This is a display from the Napoleonic Wars. It's a Northgate diorama, and if you pan down here real quick when I open this up here, Russ, you'll see the reason I don't want to take it apart is, I mean, it's got its own separate boxes with figures in it. Very cool military displays, and we've got quite a bit of these. We've got some big ones like this and also some small collectibles, other military collectibles. We also have things like this. This is a little figure commemorating Betsy Ross supposedly stitching the first American flag, which in the last couple years that's been debated by historians, but nonetheless she was an important figure because she did sew one of the first flags, one of the first complete flags that we actually have, you know, of record. So very cool things like that in our military category. Then you look down here, we've got some Solido items. Solido is also kind of a unique story. This is actually an older set. I'm not sure what year this is from. Solido got its start in France. There was a gentleman that was commissioned by a France spark plug company to make a promotional model, which he did, made it out of a spark plug, put fenders and wheels on it, and it did so popular that they commissioned him to do other collectibles, and then it turned into a full-time business known as Solido. And if you look down here, here's another Solido, which I thought was kind of cool. It's actually branded by Ford. It's a Texaco tow truck, Ford obviously, and it's number 307 of 3000. So this is a nice little Ford branded limited edition piece by Solido that will be going across the auction block here pretty soon. And also, if you've seen the side, or you've you know, you collect, there's kind of subcategories of automobile collectibles. One of them is, for example, Coca-Cola or Pepsi-Cola. And I don't see a lot of Pepsi-Cola. I see a lot of Coke stuff. But here's actually a cool little, I believe this is a Ford as well, platform truck commemorating Pepsi-Cola, which, you know, I don't know if this is real rare, but I thought that it was kind of neat because it was Pepsi and not Coke. And then we'll move over here. Some of you NASCAR fans are probably drooling at seeing these old action boxes. These are three really rare Earnhardt collectibles, and I'm just going to kind of pop the top so you can see exactly what they are. Some of the early to mid-80 Earnhardt paint schemes that were run. There's the number 15 Ford Wrangler bank from, I believe, what, the 85 season? 84, 85? 83. Sorry, brain fart there. And then the last one here, I think, is just another older, yeah, that's about an 84 paint scheme. So these go for several $100s on the secondary market. You don't see them a lot of times on the site. We get them once in a while, but they're hot items, obviously, when they come across the auction block. So, as usual, with every What Did Bob Buy segment, we're going to put a $25 gift certificate in one of these collectibles that you see here right now. So, if one of these collectibles suits your fancy, put it using your auction watcher feature, or just pay attention to the website. But like I said, one of these collectibles, as always, in the What Did Bob Buy segment, is going to have a $25 gift certificate enclosed with the collectible. So, once again, it's been another What Did Bob Buy. We'll try not to make the next one, what am I trying to say? We'll try not to spread these apart as far as we have here the last couple weeks. Appreciate you guys coming on the site. See you next time.
Come into my house, you're invited into my house. Enter back of my house.